Is the video quality good for you?
It's getting better.
Okay.
It was fuzzy at the beginning.
I was gonna say because it should be. I
Now it looks
mean,
better. Oh, hold
I was
on.
gonna say because
While I
I play in 2K.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
there we go.
So here you're gonna see something wonderful. I remembered right as I was standing here that yesterday, the way that you did it was you walked down a tri-bush and you walked down a tri-bush and you left a ward so that things like this didn't didn't happen.
That is about what I was gonna say. Yep. So
And suddenly,
anytime the game starts, somebody needs to drop a ward over here. Here, let me
mm-hmm.
switch to yellow so it's more visible. But somebody needs to drop a ward over here and drop a ward there.
Yeah. See, I
That
was
way,
standing where I was so that basically I could see them coming. See, because so many people like to stand in that little bush on the back of the red buff.
uh huh.
But if you're standing in the bush, sure they can't see that you're there.
Mm-hmm.
But if a Thresh or a Blitz or a Morg walks around the corner and just shoots in that bush,
Yeah, you're hooked.
yeah, you don't have time to react. By the time that you see them, they can already, blind fire into you. So that's why I always stand out in the middle there, where you have your, full range of sight. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear my voice
A
on
little
the
bit.
clip at all. But yeah, I was like, yep, and that's exactly why. Good job, me.
Okay,
Oh,
so
go ahead.
that's fine. So first things first, you are always in bot lane at a race to level 2, right? So
Okay.
level 2 happens after these minions die and these 3 minions die.
Okay.
You will always get level 2 off that if you got here in time
Yeah,
to.
for all the XP.
Hmm. And at level 2, this is the strongest all in point in the game because you two both hit level 2 and they're both at level 1.
Mm-hmm.
And not only is it the biggest difference in stats, but you have 2 times that difference. You have 2 champions. Those 2 champions also have 2 abilities each versus 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be throwing some autos here,
Okay.
right? To just
To
try to
bring those
whittle
down.
these. Keep in mind that if you bring them down too fast, right?
They can't
Because
rest
your
it.
W is
Yeah.
great, because your W, well, not that big, but you hit them both and the champion for harassment.
Mm-hmm.
And your spells will all be back up in time for these 3, right?
Gotcha.
That's great. Everything you did was fine.
Mm-hmm.
And if you auto attack now, it's bad because if these both die, then the next wave meets back here and you have less space to
In which to
execute a level
engage.
2 all in.
Yeah.
The other thing is you do
Stepping too
not
far
need to
back.
be this far back. Like
Yes.
in bot lane, it's the 90-degree rule, right? 90 degree.
Mm-hmm.
This is the plane on which you and your ADC need to be. By default, most of the times you be somewhere on this line,
Gotcha.
right?
Okay, yeah, because at this point I hadn't noticed that Morg started her pool,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was worried that she had her Q because I wasn't
Okay.
100%.
She's in this bush, which means her Q binding, she is
Yeah,
that
she's
range.
got that.
Well,
Yeah.
it's actually to like here, but that's it. This
Yeah.
blocks, this is a wall. So everything here and back that way cannot
Yeah, it's gonna be
be.
safe.
This is a safe zone until these minions die.
Yeah, so stay up with my
So
ADC.
whether you're here or here, you're equally safe. The only
Okay.
thing that you're doing is actually losing lane pressure.
Okay.
Because if you were standing here, you could auto attack him
Yeah, extra damage,
and
extra
then
gold.
walk right back.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk back to disengage these 2 minions.
For sure. Okay.
Okay. See, like she just autoed. If you had been here, that couldn't have happened.
Gotcha.
Okay, now you need to be madly auto-attacking these minions.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Okay, that may have been a mistake, but probably not. But keep in mind, you want to have both cooldowns up the second these both die.
Yeah, I promise you that wasn't in my mind at all.
See, it's up now, and they got level 2, so you have to back up.
Yeah.
But because yours is about to hit level 2, she came. Okay, I'm going to back this up.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so right here, we were talking about level 2. They just got it. She's auto-attacking to try to hit level 2. That's why
Mm-hmm.
she's doing that. And just watch her, because she realizes here that she's going to get level 2 first.
Yeah, and so
So
she pushes.
she
She
starts
walks.
walking this way to give her an angle to create an all-in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Varus is fucking up right now, because Varus should be walking forward right now. Instead,
Yeah.
he went towards safety. That's really dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So he should be walking forward right now. If they had played this right, they would create an instant all in on you, you'd die.
Okay.
Or an instant all in on her, she'd die.
Mm-hmm.
But because Varus is out of range to do anything, they get no pressure here. Now, the reason I stopped this is because you know, or you should be aware, that that minion gets you level 2.
Mm.
Watch its health. At the point at which that minion's about to die, Morgana has forgot. Because she does walk forward to about here, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
she's going to try to create pressure. This minion will die, and she will be standing by herself right here. Her Varus will be like back here somewhere, right?
Mm.
You two could have both turned and burned her the second you hit 2, just killed her.
Gotcha.
So just watch for that, okay? So, oh no, they got 2! And, right, just auto attack that. And then you can
Yeah.
Q here, ignite, and then you both kill her.
Mm-hmm.
See, like right there. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. No, that makes total sense.
But yeah, you guys totally had an opportunity if you've been watching for that minion.
Yeah.
Nice try. Good. Now pressure her out. Pressure her out. Okay. She missed binding. You have minions here, that's true. But both you and your ADC can just
Mm-hmm.
walk straight into
Goes
him. And,
straight on.
yep. She can do nothing but auto attack. She is not a champion for about 8 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, if it were me, I would have walked forward, thrown a W right there. He would start walking backwards, even flash Q ignite, and he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And he cannot fight back. It's 2v1 right now.
Yeah.
These minions are not going to make the difference in that fight. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
And the difference, like I said, the difference between Plat and Diamond is this.
Knowing when to walk forward and when to walk back.
Mm-hmm. And then the difference between Diamond 5 and Diamond 2, or Diamond 5 and Diamond, well, that's a big, huge thing. But the difference between Diamond 5 and Diamond 3 is that plus wave control.
Yeah. So right here, I'm trying to draw out her Q. She's not taking
Okay.
it.
Is she level 3? She's level 3, right? So she's
Mm.
going to have Black Shield. That's what you need
Mhm.
to bait out, is the Black Shield. The Q doesn't matter as much.
That's really the thing that makes it powerful.
good.
Yeah, and especially at the beginning of the game, I was doing a lot of focus on trying to. It's one of the things that I'll do with skill shots is I'll, shoot it where they are, not where they have to be. And so I was trying to work on that, looking for my minions that Varus would want to step up for. So yeah, she just didn't Black Shield at all there.
Yeah, okay. Why did you not just all in there?
Honestly, I didn't know Warwick was there because I wasn't watching my mini map.
Well, it's not even listen for the pings. There's the ping. Right? Even if Warwick wasn't coming, that passive's going to go off. She's going to drop to about here. Right?
Yeah, Ignite plus autos from me
Ignite
and
plus
something
autos,
from
and
Callista,
she's
or
dead.
Kai'Sa.
Anything from Kai'Sa, she's dead.
Yeah.
It's like, just watch her hit point bar. And then on top of that, Warwick is actually there. And now, the other thing is, but right now, your cooldowns would be back up. Her Black Shield is down. She is right here. If you had just walked straight forward the whole time, you would be right here.
Gotcha.
Which then puts you in Flash,
Striking distance.
EQ for an instant stun, and then your W will be back up. If you have mana to use it, you do. EQW, she's dead. You don't even need Ignite. She's just dead.
I come back, but then I realize, wait, they're low health. We should just be zoning them off the wave so they don't get anything. See, at this point, I thought Morg was lower. I didn't realize how much she'd healed. And so since I didn't see her with Varus, I thought she was farther back. I didn't realize she was in the bush. I have 2 wards. I should use one. Yep.
Both of those places.
And now we're gonna see the effects of me. So got that clutch heal there plus level up.
Oh no!
I know.
Eat your fucking cookies. Jesus Christ.
I know. That's literally what I'm saying right now is, damn, I should have used a potion.
You should have done a lot of things. See, because you didn't use your... Okay. This is what drives me crazy, right?
Okay.
And this is... I get this from low elo players all the time. And I'm not saying you're a low elo player, but this is like a common thing that I get. Which is... I can't use my summoner spells to flash forward because then I won't have them to flash away if I need them, right? If you would have burned even one of these 2 summoner spells appropriately when the time was there, you wouldn't have had to burn them to get away. Because they would have never had kill pressure on you.
So it would have been dead, yeah.
Like, it would have been an entirely different chain of events by which none of that shit would have happened. Okay. Because you would have never got bound, and if you never got bound, it just would not have, would have turned out entirely differently.
Might have missed my Q too. Hit something.
Is that that doofy AP recon mid bullshit that people are trying to pull?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
An ally has been slain.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so it just got burned down for the second time.
Don't worry, it'll turn around later.
It's right here. I obviously didn't want to push the wave.
Okay. You need to last hit these. This is just gold sitting on the table.
I promise I was, and I'm about to explain it like in the audio. So the super low minion that's right there, it wasn't getting hit. So
hit
I was
anyway.
Yeah, I should have just hit
Here's
it
the
anyway.
thing. Okay. I'm gonna just do this.
No, and
The second
yeah,
this minion dies, they're all going to acquire this minion, and you will not have time to auto attack it.
and that's exactly what's gonna happen in 3 seconds.
So
Yeah.
you need to kill this one because it's dead anyway, and kill this one because it's dead anyway. You watch this one to see if it takes damage, and if it takes
Hmm.
enough damage that it will die before she gets back, you kill that one too.
Take it anyways. Yeah.
Because this is
No, so
just
I don't.
money left on the table.
Yeah, and I don't have any qualms with, taking from that's gonna die anyways. Was gonna try
Clearly you do.
and
Oh shit.
switch targets.
And see, she really should not be doing what she's doing right now. Why?
Because she's pushing the wave when she could be freezing or letting it push in.
Okay. So they have a cannon. It's worth 3 minions. It will automatically push wave when you do not have a cannon, right?
Mm-hmm.
By clearing this wave, she's resetting the line of scrimmage to right here.
Yeah, when we could have it up on our tower where we're
You
safer from
you
ganks
are
and have more
behind
runway.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
They just got you, right? Or they didn't get anything bottom?
No, they didn't. They just burned summoners, but no kills.
Okay, well, regardless, whether you're ahead or behind, having the line of scrimmage set right here,
Always better.
always better, and it gives you this much room to receive a gank, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm going to be picky here,
No, go for it.
okay?
It doesn't help if you're not.
Your camera control is not great.
Okay.
Your camera could be that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you put yourself right here, and then you see all this extra space.
Yeah.
And like, because look, if I just black this out, right? And I'm going to put a wide cursor here, but I'm just going to black all this out.
Yeah, we don't lose anything.
You don't lose anything at all. And I have just erased probably 35 to 40% of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
And have you lost any gameplay knowledge?
Nope.
Nope. Right? So it's
Okay.
useless. So your camera could be up and to the right, and you'll get more information, more vision, more knowledge of what's going on in the river, more
Mm-hmm.
knowledge of what's going on back here. Right?
Yeah.
So put that to good use. Okay?
Okay. I'm so not excited for the later game when, like, I miss half my combo in a fight.
Hey,
We're
it happens. Don't worry about it.
gonna have this slow.
Look, here's the thing. I don't care about mechanical fails. You know why? Because as long as you were trying to do the right thing, that is a minor fault. Whoops, I failed to mechanically execute. Do you know what I tell you to do? Mechanically execute better next time.
Exactly.
Fine.
But if you're in the wrong place to begin with,
yeah,
that's
if you
a bigger
don't
problem.
do anything to get there, like your early game could have been tightened up a ton.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with missing skill shots. It has everything to do with you letting them get away with murder.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why are you
So
backing off?
I was scared of the morgue queue. Shouldn't have been.
Okay,
But it was.
whether you're scared of the queue or not,
I've now left my ADC out to dry.
you have 64 auto attack
Mhm.
damage, right?
Yeah.
You threw exactly 0 auto attacks so far in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to back it up. Okay. One, don't step out the bush when you do that. You're giving her a heads up. But not that it matters. You executed here fine, but try to stay in the bush so you get ultimate surprise factor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right after this goes off, you can throw an auto attack. So I'm going to start counting. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. Okay. 2 to 3 auto attacks. That's an additional 186 or 192 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Approximately 180 with armor,
Yeah,
right?
which is
A
more than
full
that's like
more than a
25%.
spell,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Now, if you had killed her without her having to burn 184 additional damage, right?
Now we have leftover for him.
This damage is still going to happen, but his health bar will be here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how does that change things, right?
Now we have kill pressure on him too.
Well,
Yeah.
you also have presence. Even if, okay, people do this. Oh shit, I don't have cooldowns.
Mm-hmm. I'm super guilty of that on brand.
Right? Like, oh shit, I don't. Well, you know what else you have? You have 719 hit points. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
ton, but it's something that you can contribute to this fight. Because even if he starts doing damage to you, he's not doing damage to her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as long as you don't contribute enough of your hit points to be in risk of death, then you're fine. Can he kill you before she kills him? Probably
Nope.
not. So stand up here.
Yep.
You know, don't run away because you have no reason to. Plus, being back here only puts you out of range. Like, remember, we just talked about on the podcast what your kind of
Yeah.
zone of influence is. Right now, your
Mm-hmm.
zone of influence is about right here, and it's auto attack range. So it's a very weak zone of influence. But in two
Mm-hmm.
seconds, you'll have this, and 4, you'll have that. Both of these.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be back online in 4 seconds. When you're back online, do you want to be here walking forward? Or do you want to
No,
be here?
where I can't miss.
Mm-hmm. And you won't die here. We've already said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you think you're going to die, eat one of your fucking biscuits.
Yep.
You know, you will not die here. Stand up here. Because by doing that, you're going to push him back
Mm-hmm.
automatically. He's going to be like, oh shit, 2 champions. He doesn't care that you have no cooldowns. He will not even be accounting for that.
Yeah.
Unless you're, most people in Plat, unless you're actively making an effort to account for cooldowns, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Blitz just threw his hook. Blitz still has hook up. That's how
Yeah.
they treat it. They give him the
Yes.
same amount of respect. You know what I mean? Like, they don't account
Mm-hmm.
for these things.
No, I
So,
getcha.
you backing off, all that is just a fucking flare that goes up that says trade.
Mm-hmm.
But if you stand right here, I guarantee you this guy's going to back up to here. And then you can just stay here right on this line
And he doesn't
and
get fun.
CS this, whatever's left over. I think there's only like 1 or 2 minions left over. But the longer these minions fight each other, if he's back here, if you're over 1,000 range, which is here to about here, that's actually probably about right there. I'm going to guess that's about
Mm-hmm.
1,000 range, right?
Yeah, you don't get XP.
That's out of XP range. So not to mention he doesn't get gold, but he doesn't level either. And again, you're too far back.
Mm-hmm.
You want to push him out of EXP range, so he's got, you got to be. You
Yep.
both need to be up here.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you can't be right now.
Because there's no vision. Yep. Hold on. I'm not sure, but I may be actually walking over to plant vision right now.
I hope you are. Because
Fingers crossed.
realistically, you're lucky right now. Because nobody's taking advantage of that. Okay, by the way, against a Rengar in particular,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in this situation where you're really not under any pressure, go up
Put it
here
farther back.
and put it right here over the wall by the bomb plant, and then pop the bomb plant with your auto attack.
Okay.
Because you eliminate an avenue that he can come from here to here and quick gank you. Then he
Gotcha.
has to go around.
So, but then if I leave my ward up by the bomb plant, what am I seeing up there?
It doesn't matter. If he walks through here, you'll see it. So if he
Okay.
goes from
But if
Gromp
he
and
just
heads
walks through
in,
the river.
then you'll see it here.
Oh, so put a ward in both.
Well, I'm saying you can right now. I would
Yeah. Okay.
simply because you can.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about when you have a side stone.
Okay.
You can put it there. And okay, so I'm going to do some drawing because I can't use your screen to do it, right?
Yeah.
So imagine, ignore what's on the screen right now, right?
Yep. It's
Here,
just canvas.
I'll just do this. I'm going to draw on this black.
Okay.
All right. So that way it's easier to ignore for the YouTube video. Everybody can understand what I'm doing. Whoop, didn't want that. And that one. Okay, so the kind of goes like this and goes back this way, and then there's the path that goes and looks like that, and then tri-bush is, like this, kinda, right?
Yeah.
Right through
Okay.
here. And so this is terrain, and oops, this one kind of wraps back up that way. And then this goes this way, and you get into the river,
Mm-hmm.
right? Whenever the bomb plant is right here, if you throw your ward here, you actually get vision this direction and
Okay.
this direction. So this
Gotcha. And
actually
you can
isn't a
auto load
bad
the wall.
ward because it blocks this route, which is
Okay.
the most taken route,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if you're doing deep wards, you can ward here, which actually helps your mid laner, and ward here, and blast the bomb plant.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And if you do that, then they have no way to get over this wall. They have to come through here, or they have to come through here. Either way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So by warding, the only way that they could get through is if vision is down, like mid is all the way pushed in, and they go this way, through here, and through that.
Yeah.
That's a very, very unlikely gank route. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you'll have
Yeah. For
you
sure.
ward here, you'll have this, and then you ward this one, and you'll have this entrance covered and the bomb plants down.
Gotcha.
Or they could flash over the wall, but they're never gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just never gonna do that.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's a better early warning system than just putting one here. But
Okay.
this is good. I mean, this is satisfactory.
Good, not best. Yeah.
I'm just playing devil's advocate, or trying to be real picky. I use this all the time, so I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I'm just saying it's something that you can do, particularly into somebody that, like a Rengar, right?
Mm-hmm.
That has to kind of walk in to get you.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for shit versus like a Jarvan or a Nocturne. It's a bad idea. You know what I mean? Because they're just going to ult in. Actually, I take that back. It's great against a Nocturne because they're going to ult in from right here.
Mm. Okay, yeah, so you can see them.
It's good for Fiddlesticks too. Because
Yeah.
they're going to ult over the wall
Mm-hmm.
right here. And your ward right there gets you vision of this whole area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And your vision is a little bit wonky right now. Oh, that's a bad line, but
Yeah, move the screen out.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you're losing about 40% of your screen.
Okay.
Because even if you move your screen straight up, and you could actually move it this way a good amount, because this is all dead information again.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
Yeah, you get a lot more.
yeah, like I just erased that much of the screen, and you lost nothing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Plus, it gives you a better heads up of what she's doing, because you can
Yeah.
see her whole model. Okay. Okay, you conceded Bush. You didn't need to.
Okay.
If you just stood here, she can't walk here,
Gotcha.
and he can't see us there. You push him to this side by stealing this bush. Does that make
Mm.
sense?
Yeah, no, for sure. So I was
Okay.
gonna go and help the Warwick, but then I realized that they were just gonna close us off.
Okay. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. You walk out this way and then walk back, right?
Mm-hmm. Just walk out and
You
forward.
could have just gone this way.
Yeah, I guess I do have that minion in between me and Morg.
And then okay, look. Here's what I guarantee you that she is thinking, right? Her
Mm-hmm.
screen probably looks like this right
Yeah, and
now.
she's just looking
And
river
she's
right
going
now
this
for
way.
Warwick.
If you walk out here and you walk forward, right? He's gonna go this way guaranteed. You could Q her. Your W's up in 4 seconds or 2 auto attacks, and she's dead. And then it doesn't matter that they're collapsing on Warwick. It's a 3v2.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like he's super strong right now. And the Rumble just used his ult terribly.
Yeah.
Because even if you walk out of it this way, right? And I'm saying even if you did it a step earlier. So right
Mm-hmm.
here, right? Let's say you do that. By the time you get to here, you're going to be out maybe that many hit points.
Yeah.
That's still you. You're now fighting an ultless Rumble. This chick, okay, you burst her harder than she bursts you. And if Kaisa turns around too, you're just going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they're fighting you in a group of minions.
Yeah, that are ours, yeah.
In this scenario, with the Warwick fading behind, I would be looking instead of. Okay, I'm going to back it up again. Well, that may be too far. Okay, so here. Okay, he just spotted him. If you had just went straight this way, he's dead
Mm-hmm.
right now.
Yeah.
Because even to help, he's going to have to go like this right
But,
into the two of you.
mm-hmm.
She's completely in a god awful position right now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you didn't see, there's the pings. Now you're looking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still in a god awful position. Go. Collapse right now. And he can't come through here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you collapse right now, then your Kaisa also goes through.
Yeah.
Guaranteed she steps forward. But by backing up, you force her to back up. Because she's going to follow
Mm-hmm.
your lead. See, like, she's backing away. And right now, by the way, she's just hung out to dry. Like, you two could both totally kill her ass.
Yeah.
But regardless, that's fine. I'm just being real picky right now. Right?
Okay.
But whenever you guys conceded this ground, because you went from here to here,
Mm-hmm.
you gave him the space he needed to move to support.
Yeah.
And see, like, did I not guess exactly how much damage you were going to take from that ult?
Yeah.
So I knew what it was going to be. But see, like, right now, if you over retreated,
Mm-hmm. If
particularly
we were
she did real bad. If you had fallen this way, even, like, let's say that instead of doing what I had said and turning this way into them, that you
If I
just
just
even went this way
yeah did
away
that.
from
Yeah.
Rumble, right? Because if you went away from Rumble, she doesn't get to walk to here. He
Mm-hmm.
doesn't get to go to there, right?
Yeah.
And even if she does walk across to here, she is absolutely fucking dead. She's dead right now. Like, realistically, you are within E and Q range. You're casting your E right now. She should just be
Mm-hmm.
dead. Like 100%. She should die right here. Oh, that was a good flash. And then a heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kaisa screwed the pooch on that one. But she also screwed the pooch because you backed off.
Yeah, for sure.
Does that make sense?
No, yeah.
Oh, you have a diver. Push that wave. Push that wave. Okay, now really push that wave. Push the damn wave. Never mind. She's got it. Okay, you should have been using abilities to push that wave.
Mm-hmm.
Because you had to stop the recall. But, yeah, that was a hero play from her. Ult! Why
I
didn't you
know.
ult? Okay.
See, I did this twice, and I think both times were on Rakan, and both were like, "No, we got him on this." And yeah, if I would have ulted,
Okay.
she wouldn't have died there.
Right. Watch this.
See, it's sort of like with Brand's
Right
ulti,
there.
it's sort
Okay.
of like
You have
summoners.
3 minions. This is
Each is a
going to
bounce.
bounce 5 times. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done.
Mm-hmm.
He's just dead before the stun even breaks. He can't turn and burst her. You do not have the luxury of maybe getting him. You are under tower and she's tanking it and she has no hit points.
Yep.
Okay. This is a common Plat mistake.
Yeah, conserving it when you don't need
Fucking
to.
use your ult. I don't care if it has. I don't care about flash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Use these all the time. Don't even hesitate.
Okay.
I will tell you, there's very few times that I have ulted and been like, damn, I shouldn't have used my ult there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's a lot of times where I'm like, damn, that actually worked really well. And until you start just letting fly, you will not figure out what that line truly is.
Okay.
Don't save your fucking ultimate. It's only on like a 90-second cooldown or something.
Yeah.
It's really not that long. Here, out of curiosity. Oh, 1 second.
We'll see the next time it goes on cooldown. Yeah, 100
105
seconds.
seconds.
Or
Then
105.
90, then 75. That is up all the fucking time. There is no reason to ever hold it for any reason.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like I was coaching Ashley the other day, and she used to hold her ult really bad with Leona. I'm like, that thing is literally up anytime
All
you
the
ever need
time.
it.
Yeah.
Just throw it. It's like holding your ult with Lux for the perfect
Yeah.
time to try to hit 5 people. Like, fucking use it. It's up so, like, I used to tell people, particularly with Lux, like, if your game goes like 40 minutes, right? And you have your ult after 8 minutes, and you use it once a minute, right? Like it's off cooldown every
Mm-hmm.
1 minute, let's say, right? Even if you fired randomly at horrible times, is it better to fire off 32 Lux ults? Or is it better to fire off like 5 impactful Lux ults? Right? How many
Mm-hmm.
just on straight stats of these 32, some of them are going to be impactful. You
Mm-hmm.
think maybe at least 5? You know, and I'm like, this is just firing it off on cooldown. If you did that, that's 1 out of 6. And you're firing off 6 times as many shots,
Mm-hmm.
right? This is going to be far more impactful than this is. Don't save it. It's not teleport. It doesn't take a million years to get back up. It's not even flash. And you shouldn't save flash either, for the record.
Mm-hmm.
Use flash without hesitation. It makes you a better player. Use your ult without hesitation. It makes you a better player.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you absolutely killed that guy. You owe him an apology. And what's worse is that's a shutdown.
Yeah,
She-
a 4-kill
Yeah,
shutdown at least.
you just gave him 600 gold.
I'm
because you
yeah.
didn't ult.
I'm realizing that like right now, like, dang, I should have ulted. Just got him killed.
Well, good. I'm glad I said it enough for you to realize it.
No, I mean like in the game audio too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
moments after it happened, I was like, oh yeah, no, that was bad.
You could have killed them there. So, right
Yeah,
here.
because they have no tower.
She has enough to do shit. You just got ult. She just got ult. I don't believe they do. Right? But like, no, they do not.
Yeah.
You could have just pinged her to stay
Mm-hmm.
and just create an all-in right now. You win it. If you hit anything, you win the all-in. If not, you chunk them enough that whenever you come back, you can win an all-in.
Mm-hmm.
Because keep in mind, even if you just walked up to this guy and W and then ulted, right?
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna do a lot of
even if you
damage.
did that, it'll do a lot of damage. And this is going to be up in 105 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the time you recall takes 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Walking back to lane is about 35 seconds. That's
right there we
41
have-
seconds off of
Yeah.
your 105. So you will be without your ult for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you just throw it as shitty ult right now.
Yep.
If you had used this in the previous fight, by the time you get back to lane, you'd wait 20 seconds and your ult would be back up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys could have just used your level 6 power spike right there. Create even a shitty engage, it wouldn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just wouldn't matter. Okay, so I would have gotten the boots there as a purchase. The reason being is because you need to be able to dodge Morgana Q. Because if he Morgana Qs you, then Varus will ult you on top of that.
And you're just dead.
And you're just dead. So you have to be able to dodge that, and the magic pin will still help your damage.
Yep. Okay.
So I would have gotten that. Plus, the additional move speed will let you just walk into them and create a fight.
Yeah. And you would get the sword shoes, right? Not like Mobies or anything. Okay.
Mhm.
That's on brand. I always get those.
All right. Be decisive.
Yeah. See, I was gonna do the
Either
wraparound, but
go
then I realized
here-
she'd just done like put
Well,
vision
no,
there.
that's
So I
fine.
knew...
Go here and either throw down your pink and start clearing their vision,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or go here and absorb the minion wave EXP.
But don't. Yeah.
But don't just stand here because you do neither of these things, and that's just bad. Yeah. See, you could have done this and absorbed half of that wave's EXP.
Mm-hmm.
And they're probably taking dragons, so you need to throw a ward over the wall. Okay, maybe not. In this situation, because there's no reason for them to have left here, right? After you cleared this, walk up into this bush because you know you're not in vision, and then ward right here over the dragon wall, just to make sure they're not doing dragon. You've got a ward here, you've got a ward there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good expenditure of a ward. Because they're MIA. Okay, why are you backing off here?
I think we're going towards the Drake to check it.
I mean, that's okay. That's fine. You just pushed away from here in, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they are right here, which is the last place you saw, then you need to stay, because we also don't know if, let's say, they have a Rengar in that bush.
Yeah.
So you want to stay past here, which is basically Rengar's bush jump range from right there, right? And it gives you enough time to react to Morgana Q or Varus ult. So you need to stay behind this line to have dodge ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you also want to stay right here until the minion wave gets this far back. Why?
I'm not sure.
It prevents them from walking through here to CS this wave. You're forcing
Gotcha.
them to go, if they are in this bush, they have to
Mm-hmm.
go this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Versus that.
Mm-hmm.
With these two lines, I would far rather take that.
For sure.
And you guys just leaving here, moving from here to here grants you no additional safety. Because remember, your threat line is
Mm-hmm.
like that, right? So if they come out of this bush, you can just walk backwards.
Yeah.
And even if they come this way, they're not going to catch you. He doesn't have a bush to jump from. You still have a ton of space to dodge Morgana's shit. And they're going to be in a pile for your ult if they all pop out and chase.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a wet dream situation for Brand.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. You get no additional safety, but you do create a presence where they cannot. This now becomes a route they cannot travel.
Okay.
Okay? And like I said, you should have avoided that when you were here earlier. So you would
Yeah.
have had that information.
So right here, I see that they've backed way up there, and I figure that we shouldn't really be pushing hard.
An ally has been slain.
So I just roam out.
This is all fine. Okay, so realistically,
Rengar could be in the bush.
well, okay, that's not what I was going to say, but it's
Okay.
true.
Okay.
I mean, that's true. Odds are pretty unlikely that he's in the bush because he had to wait a long time to do it,
Mm-hmm.
right? But no, what I was going to say is you guys pushed a wave up into them. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have another wave until here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they're going to try to push your tower, they're going to have to kill at least 2 waves because that means their wave is right here.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're going to have to kill this wave you just pushed, which is going to meet like right around here. And then another wave before they can crash your tower. If you were able to rotate through here and clear a ward, Kaisa should have rotated with you and you could have pressured mid and taken tower by virtue of the fact that you don't have to do anything right now. She is literally just standing there wasting time. Because she
Mm-hmm.
can't be in EXP range. She can't truly CS right there. You two can
Yeah.
both put a ton of pressure on Rakan, who last you saw him was already at like 40% health.
Yeah, he was low.
So that's what you need to do here. And yes, this is a dangerous way to walk. Because Rengar could have been in that bush. But it's
Mhm.
unlikely given that... Yeah, there he is.
So I figure my ADC can catch that wave, and I'm actually saying this like I'm gonna be too late going up because they already took care of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I figure that their bot lane might have headed up, which
Okay. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Okay. You're what I'm okay. We're gonna watch this all together, and then you're gonna
Alt.
tell me why I'm freaking out.
Should I have flash engaged?
Okay. That absolutely worked. It could have not.
Mm-hmm. Should I have warded the bottom bush there before going in, like right here?
Because nobody's alive to do anything.
Oh, duh, yeah, Rengar just died, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the bot lane.
Okay. So, because you held right here, you put these two in danger. Because
Wait, what do you mean held? Like held flash or held
yeah,
what?
yeah. If you would have flashed, right? So you're standing roughly right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you'd have flashed to right here.
And I
You
could
could
have.
have EQ'd before they even knew you were there. Because remember, Black Shield is your enemy,
Yeah, if I can get in
right?
before it's popped, he
So
can't
you're going to
negate my stun.
EQ, get the stun off, W ult, or even ult W. It doesn't even matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the ult's going to bounce at least 3 times before they can even separate far enough. She's going to try to Black Shield him out of panic, right?
Mm-hmm.
That will not stop your damage. And this CC never matters. And it sends a flare to them to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
And these two just instantly die. And you take 0 damage out of this engagement.
Yeah.
So, see, like right here, he's already stunned. The ult is already bouncing back and forth. And there's the Black Shield, spell
That I.
immune. That you didn't get the stun here. This damage that's going through on Warwick never happens.
Mm-hmm.
That flash doesn't get off. He dies before that. And then she just dies. And he never is in any kind of a risk at all.
Gotcha.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Granted, the funny thing is, because you didn't, it turned out better because you got to keep Flash, right?
And they lost it.
And
Yeah.
they lost it. That should not have happened.
Yeah, we almost lost Warwick and really should have lost Warwick.
Because if Varys had reacted properly, right? The second you showed up on screen, he would have flashed this way. He would have been under tower, and he would have put out a ton of damage on this dude. He would have just died. That's why I'm saying flash QE him before he can react.
Mm.
Right? Because then you close the door for mechanical plays like that.
Yeah. So here I called for.
Okay, if you're going to call for a dragon, instead of walking here, you need to walk here.
Their set
And
vision.
then ward up around that corner. And then you can hug this wall and ward right here
Mm-hmm.
through the wall. And it'll give you vision. You need to be careful, by the way, whenever you do that. Because this thing has a ridge in it that goes like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ward here, your vision goes like this.
Yeah.
Whereas if you get
You
around,
want it right at the
if you get
point.
around the corner of the ridge, then you
Get
can
everything.
see. Well, not that far, but
Yeah, I get you.
it'll be like
Mm-hmm.
that,
Okay.
and then that actually gives you safe view to be able to take this dragon uncontested without worrying about a jungler.
Hmm.
The jungler is up, by the way.
Yeah.
And you need to take the dragon. That was good. The other thing is you needed to ping Aurelia to stay, and then
Well, I did.
change.
Yeah. I,
No. Ping
on top of her.
Aurelia, like
Gotcha.
ding ding assist,
Hmm.
and then start clicking here,
Gotcha. Yeah,
right?
because I mean,
So then
I
it's
pinged the assist on the Drake, but I didn't specifically
right.
signal her because I knew
Because
that
in
War would.
her
I
mind,
knew,
she's gonna go. In her mind, she's gonna go. Okay, well they're gonna get dragon. Great.
hmm.
If you ping it, it's like, hey, we need to take dragon.
Yeah.
Because she did not need to back there. That was a really bad back.
Yeah, she was full health.
Okay. 27 seconds. Watch your cooldown. I guarantee you by the time you get to lane, that'll be back up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You already have vision. You got it several minutes ago. Cash that out. This needs to be...
Yeah, no, I noticed that eventually.
Yeah. It actually was several minutes ago. But I think...
Yeah, I have a bad habit of forgetting to switch. So here I figure I can see that their team is rotating top. And I know Kaius is going to be safe bottom. So I want to go up here so that if I can help, I'm in position. I know that's too late for him. Figure set that and don't run straight into the middle of what I know is at least 3 to 4 of them. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. They're probably taking Rift Herald now. I can engage under. We'll hang back.
Alright, I'm just gonna... We'll watch one team fight. And then we're pretty much done.
Alright, I might need you to watch one more, because there were at least 2 juicy team fights.
Okay, that's fine. No, I was just saying, I don't like to... Whenever we talk about a lot of stuff...
Yeah, there's a
video,
point where you just lose saturation.
Yep, and I've met that point at this point, right?
Yeah. Here, let
'Cause
me see if I can
we
find a
have covered a
timestamp
ton
for
of ground. By the way, this will be up on YouTube, so
go
watch,
for it.
yeah, watch it a couple of times is what I'm telling
Yeah.
you. Like, give yourself a refresher so this all sinks in a little better.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find it. I know we have one soon here.
Okay. Because you fucked up and you didn't cash out your trinket, you literally have 4 wards. And you've not placed any of them in meaningful spots.
Yeah.
You are this far out. You have no ward here. You have no ward up here. You have no ward there. And you haven't rotated to take this tower. Your wards should be at places that are going to give you safe vision. You don't really need them bot anymore. Unless you intend to pressure this all the way up to this tower. Right?
Yeah.
Which you don't have the kind of lead that would enable you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you did, your wards would be like there, there, and there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right? And then you just have to watch closely as what's going on mid. Because if the mid laner starts coming this way, you're going to need to run. Right?
Yeah.
But your ward should be like there, there, and there if you're going to push to the second tower. You're not. You're going to try to pressure mid, right? So your wards are going to be here, possibly here, and has Dragon been taken recently? They just took Rift Herald. Probably
Yeah,
here.
because right before the last back, we took the...
I mean, you could even hold on to the third ward, but yeah, you really just need... And maybe even throw a third ward like up here, or here, or if you can get one in here. These are all great places because it lets your top laner know where the pressure is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if your ADC is just going to hang, your ADC can hang out right here or rotate between these two places. But they don't need vision to do that. Because if the wave is any further than here, they're going to
Mm-hmm.
rotate.
Okay.
So this doesn't matter. Like this place being black doesn't matter. Because unless you're going to move forward, which you're not,
Yeah, you don't need
you
it.
don't need it.
Okay.
So the only reason you need it here is to make sure you can rotate with relative safety, and then you're not going to get gangbanged that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so the next team fight thing that's gonna happen is at like 1725 is sort of the setup for it.
Okay, we'll skip there. Okay, hold on. Let me take in the map real quick. Dragon is what, about to spawn? Yeah. Okay. Rummel's mid. They've lost. Is that 1 or 2 towers top?
I think both.
I'll let the video de-blur before I look.
Yeah. Can you raise the quality on it? Is it like auto to a
It
lower?
just buffers and then it gets better. Which I have fucking fiber in it. It shouldn't really be buffered.
He goes in. I get my wet dream.
That's a good one.
So here,
Yeah,
missed
missed it.
everything. Oh jeez.
Where the fuck was Aurelia in that fight?
I think she might have gone straight ahead. Like, I think while we got sort of zoned out by the virus ulti that she charged straight through them, it was on the back end.
Okay.
But we get an ace there, get the Drake.
That was fine. I didn't see anything really wrong with that team fight.
Yeah. And then I'd say the last moment that I'm really proud of in this game, gonna skip up to like 26-25.
See, that just went straight into good. I don't know why.
Yeah, so he just picked Yasuo.
Okay, first things first, your combo's all fucked up there. Everything was out of order for
Mm-hmm.
your combo points, but that's fine.
So get 2 flashes out of us. And at this point I realized they're gonna go for Baron.
Okay. First things first, you are worried about landing your abilities more than you're worried about putting down vision.
Yeah.
In that thing, whenever you launched all of your abilities, you should have put a ward right there.
I think. Oh yeah, should have put another ward. Yeah, because there was a ward, and then he cleared it.
Yeah, but you have 4 wards.
Yeah, should have put another one. Yeah,
hmm
I've got 6 in a sweeper.
Also, if they're not there, right, you have the ability to walk right through here and throw a ward right there, which gives you free vision this way,
Gotcha.
right? Since you didn't, you kind of need to put a ward here, because if you turn this corner and there's someone in this bush, you're dead,
Mm-hmm.
right? But yeah, this is, and then from here, you can stand here and throw a ward here and get an idea of whether this is safe or this is safe,
Yep.
which helps your team be able to actually enter into a fight. Okay.
So yeah, so I'm pretty sure that they're gonna go to Baron at this point. I'm checking to see if they know that I'm coming.
There's the word I was kind of talking about. They're
Yeah.
on Baron.
So my plan
Okay.
there was to flash the Morgue Q. But I knew that they're going to be grouped up, and I knew that their magic resist was lower because of Baron, so I figured just get what damage I can down and force him off Baron.
Mm-hmm.
So I die, but we get the ace, only lose me, and we get a free Baron with Yasuo bot.
Oh, yeah. So you had your head straight whenever you said dodge Morg on it. That binding was telegraphed for days.
Yeah, I just
Right.
didn't react.
So, I mean, that's just a mechanical thing. So be it, right? But once
Mm-hmm.
that hits, EQ Alt W.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna EQ Alt her
Mm-hmm.
because that's your
She's the
target. She
closest.
can't dodge. She's the closest. You should be able to land all that, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then your ult's gonna bounce like do all through here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna put your W like right there because she's gonna be stunned. She won't be able to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then these two are gonna walk this way to try to get you now, and they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
have
So
to
they'll walk
walk
right
through all
into
that damage.
that extra blaze stacks.
Hmm.
And by that time, they should all be hit by the ulti, so they'll get the increased damage off
Right.
W.
And then whoever's close and in range, throw down your ignite.
Mm-hmm.
See, you're holding your shit too. You're not stunned more. Because if you would have
Yeah.
stunned her right there, just EQ instant stun,
Mm-hmm. She's dead with the rest of them right
she's
away.
dead with the rest of them right here. And he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't get to gap close on you like that, you know.
Yeah.
And by the way, support, look into a Rylai's early. It's really good for support in
Yeah,
particular.
no, I usually do that my second item.
Okay.
Well, I mean third, I guess. So
Well,
I'll
I mean,
usually.
this is really good if you're ahead and you kind of are. So that's
Mm-hmm.
fine. But Rylai's is really useful
Okay.
for like this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you could have dished out a lot more damage there.
Yeah.
But that was
Okay.
good. I mean, that was fine. I mean, dude, I don't know that in the moment, I don't know that I would have played it any better. So, fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
So
mean,
here's.
with the benefit of freeze frame and prediction, yeah.
Oh yeah. Hindsight 2020. Yeah, for sure. So here's my question. So I talk about this in my video. So I like to level my E second. Do you level your E second or your Q second? So
Eh.
my reasoning is I can't miss E.
Mm-hmm.
Can't miss it, right? You click it, boom, damage. And so I miss enough Qs. And last time I checked, there wasn't a night and day difference between damage on the E and the Q. So I figure get the guaranteed damage, more guaranteed damage out of E, and then worry about Q last. Because really, the main reason why I use Q is just to get the stun and to
Right.
get my third stat. So I figure, more guaranteed damage, and then max the Q last.
Doesn't it also lower the cooldown of the Q?
Probably.
Just
But I
ult
think
there.
Q,
Okay,
yeah,
just ult there.
I
Stop
know.
holding on to this. It's a 60-second cooldown. They're all in a pile. Look,
Yeah.
even if you just bounce it a whole bunch and it does a lot of damage to all of them, they're going to
Mm-hmm.
be forced to back off.
Yeah.
And you're going to kill this tower with this wave or the next one.
I honestly, wait, back it up a few frames. I want to see if I was trying to cast, like, is that my R cast range right there?
All right,
Alright.
so like
So let's
right
see, so I
here,
do W.
you're in it. What did I just do?
I think you clicked a related video. There you go.
See, like right either anywhere in there you could have done it.
Yes, and yeah. Okay.
Because, like, even if you would have done it when you just walked up to the end, it's going to go back and forth between these two.
Mm-hmm.
And if you stun one of them, then even better. But, yeah, don't hold on to that thing so damn long.
Okay.
Okay, also do a vision check for this.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can actually 100 to 0 her. So if you would have swept for vision or just thrown down your pink
Mm-hmm.
and it's not warded, then you could have stood there, and when she steps right here, even right where she is, I was
Yeah,
saying
just
right here to give you some shit. Throw every button you've got, she dies, done. And then just leave. Yeah, because you'd have definitely killed the shit out of her. She walked all the way up to here before she set that ward. She'd be dead.
Mm.
And worst case scenario, if two people come, then you just walk out because you know they can't see you. You've got a pink ward,
Yeah.
right? And you've lost
Mm-hmm.
75 gold. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I think we'll stop there. So the big key points uh, that I want to impart.
Mm-hmm. Press R. Yeah.
That's a terrible N, but there you go. It's vision priority. You need to put more on that. And three is
Don't over retreat. Lane presence.
yeah.
All
These
right.
are the three things. I mean, there's more. Oh,
Oh, for sure. Auto attack. Yep. Especially early.
yeah. Those things will make a huge fucking difference in how you play. That's the auto attack one in particular is low hanging fruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is you have a silver problem there. Like that's an easy one to fix, right?
Okay.
Is I watched somebody play Nami, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I coached them and I counted the amount of time that they didn't auto attack in a fight,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they had a 2v2 fight and Nami only used her abilities in the fight, right? And then the
Mm-hmm.
ADC died and they ended up killing Nami and the guy had like maybe 50 health or less left, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I counted to 1,000 before the fight was over, right? And so I'm just doing a one auto attack a second, right? 7 auto attacks, and she had at the time, I think it was like 57 AD,
Mm-hmm.
right? That is 399 damage.
Yeah, which is over 50% health at like pre-level
Uh
4.
huh. And so I was like, hey, if I added on 400 damage to this fight, I just took 400 damage. I went, zoop, you now have 400 damage, right? How much would
Mm.
that have changed the fight? They're like, oh my god, we would have killed them both and neither of us would have died. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, you didn't auto, you know?
For sure.
You just didn't auto. So that's a problem, right? Because, like, I don't know, I'm doing this more for the YouTube than for you, but each one of these little hash marks is 100 HP. And the big hash mark is 1,000. So you said that's 1,000 right there. And
Mm.
so if I look at yours, you have 2,284, right? Which means that
Mm-hmm.
you have 22 little hash marks and two big ones.
Mm-hmm.
So like 400 health in this regard is bloop. That would make, makes a huge difference, and that's at level 13. At level 1, it's even more. You know, so it's pronounced deal. So those are the high points. Those are the things that I would focus on if I were you to improve.
All right.
And that's there you go. So
Thank you.
look over that stuff, see what you can come up with, improve on that in the next couple of weeks. And once you feel like you've got a good handle on it, hit me up
Mm-hmm.
again. We'll do this again. Okay?
All right. Sounds good. Hey, thanks a bunch, Blake.
No problem, dude. Have a good day.
Thanks. You too.